guy Dirty Jersey Rat, which I know you think is like about me, but it isn't. It's this guy's YouTube channel here.
Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
Well, Mommy Scar might have to share some of this stuff with his viewers. First of all, I didn't have rights to this tape. I didn't have a copy of it. I don't have access to this tape. He says he's deleted it and he's going overseas. So it is likely a revenge porn, whatever plot, but like he used me because he knows I won't probably give a fuck because I'm a porn star, but I give a fuck because I felt like this whole time maybe I was being used to try to get the attention of the women in America that he on his stream he says he loves, but to me he's told me otherwise. It's kind of sick to me, honestly. Like, you know, Ethan, like both of your baby mama's fathers, like one of them follows me and then both of them have liked my tweets. Like, you know, you've blocked me, Ethan. Neither of your baby mom's father-in-laws have blocked me. Like, that says a lot about you, Ethan. Like, actually, it says that, like, I'm given a chance while you already expect you're such a scum of a fucking slug that you are already, like, off of everybody's map. You kind of manipulated my mind a lot. And you saw an opportunity to do that because you met me at a time when I got out of a relationship that was pretty bad. And of course that Chrissy Mayer said she'd take all responsibility for that. So I'm waiting. Chrissy Mayer, hi. And hey, Miss Brinty Venti Ventilator. How's the ventilation? Why don't you actually say hi to Mommy Scar and like actually like say, hey, I was trying to roast Chrissy Mayer. Well, Chrissy Mayer, where's the wet spot? What happened? Why'd you get fired? What happened to all your guests? Oh, you said, oh, it's not possible for a far-right person, whether they're right or left, to bully someone until they commit suicide. Well, what happened to Dakota Sky then? Chrissy Mayer, you covered it, and then you mocked her. You mocked her life. Like the fucking bitch you are. Your career was built off of the fucking work and the blood, the sweat, the tears, the sacrifices of porn stars, bitch. And you give nothing back. You give nothing. You abandoned all of us like you abandoned me. And when I was in Connecticut, you looked the other way. Yeah, you could call in too, but you won't. You run a simp cast. And I'm not good enough to be on there because I'm not a simp. I couldn't stay on topic. And I'll be dead, and you don't want to see me be dead, is what you said. So, like, what was Content Hotel about then, Chrissy Mayer? Why did you ask me to come in last minute? Try to set me up in a room with Lauren De Laguna. Thanks to our friend Lila Hart, I wasn't in a roommate with Lauren De Laguna, who's actually, like, pretty creepy. She came in my room when I was naked. She was cruel to me. Lauren De Laguna was mean. And I stood up to her. And then that was just drama. Scarlett started drama. No, I walked out and I said, I don't give a shit. That's what I said. And I went in the bathroom and I cried. And then she came in the bathroom after me and tried to beg me to forgive her. Like, beg me. You know, I don't like that. Why can't people just be people to each other? Like, why? You never have to beg me. Oh, I'm some loony idiot, you motherfucker. Yeah, I'm blonde, but I have a bigger brain than you, probably. Because I know how to blow the brains. I know how to blow. And I've blown the brains, basically, in not in the way of that, but I mean, like, I made a lot of people come. So blow their brains out in that way. Like, Ethan, like, I don't have to blow my own brains. I mean, that would be a luxury if I could masturbate and get off to, like, you. No, I got off to dominating you because that's what you want me to do, and that's not normally how I get off, but that's why I said maybe phone sex is good, because in the phone sex, I own you. You barely talk. I'm talking to you, and then you come on the fucking phone, and it's so hot. Like, anybody ever fucking talked a guy into coming on the phone? It's so fucking hot. It's like, I don't even use my hands. Like, it's like I just use my detailing and my words. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. I guess I stopped caring if you finished or not, I guess. Fuck. If you could even start. You won't call me, so you don't want to start. You could start anytime. I'm a good Midwestern girl. I can listen. Oh, God. Mommy Scar is getting sick. Oh, I'm a dinosaur too. You gave up your parents, Ethan. You gave up your parents for the hypocrites that smog the system and the environment. You gave up your own Mommy Scar. You gave up Mommy Scar and you gave up Daddy Jim just so that you could pig out on the fucking bacteria and pig out on all that virus of all sorts of viral pandemic air that you breathe, because you just seem to ignore the rights and the feelings and the health and the well-being of other. Yeah, you do. You really do. You did that, and you will never call in again. You are just a fucking coward pig. I'm being really nice. Mommy Scar loves you, sweetie pie. I love you. Oh, yeah. But you just don't know how to speak English anymore. And I can understand, like, a lot of other languages than English, if we're talking like that. But you just don't want to talk. You just want your mouth full of cock. And maybe that's where you belong. Nothing wrong to say about that. Like, what do you have to say about that song, though? Like, what happened in Knoxville? What happened, Ethan? You think you can fool me? I know how to spot a gay guy when I see one. And I love the gays. They're my friends. But actually, like, you're not just gay. You're like Roy Cohen. You lie about it until you're on your deathbed dying of AIDS and you die alone. Because even Trump, your friend, wouldn't be able to be by your side because he's like, fuck Roy Cohen. Let him die. Because Roy Cohen lied about everybody else, every boyfriend he had. He said he wasn't gay, but he was gay. And then he let all his boyfriends down, betrayed them all, and he died alone. He had no one sitting beside his bed when he died. And actually, I liked Roy Cohen. I thought, he's a good attorney, he's a good debater, and this and that. But then when I found out what a hypocrite he was, well, geez, I don't have respect for hypocrites. If you're gonna, like, fight against gays and you're gay, then what the fuck is wrong with you? Ethan, you're gonna fight against pedophilia and you're a pedophile. What the fuck is wrong with you? Ethan, you're gonna fight against this and that, this and that. You're gonna fight against the Jews, but then you said you have Jew lawyers. And what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, Ethan, you're this and that. Oh, Ethan, you're this and that. Oh, Ethan, you're an alpha male, but really you're a fucking feminist and a fucking flaccid skin dress. That's what you are. And you would call in if you weren't and you don't. And you're letting a woman say this to you, which I don't know why I have to do this. It's almost like torture, but it's just like, I don't feel good about doing this. I don't feel good about saying these things about you, but I also feel like some people deserve justice. Some people deserve fucking justice because they've been who they are this whole time, and they're not a goddamn hypocrite like you are. They're not. They fucking own it. They leave a mark on this earth. They leave a footprint. And you didn't. The kill stream didn't. Everyone moved through you. They went through you like you tell me that you went through whores. Like you went through me. That's how fast people go through you in the kill stream. They go through you. They run through you like you run through whores, supposedly. But you can't even run through whores that fast. You don't have the wallet, first of all. And you also don't have the class. You don't have the class. You don't have the wallet. And I actually give a lot of pity to people that just have a nice voice. I listen to people's voice, their soul, and I have empathy, and you took advantage of an empath. You actually met a real one, unfortunately, because a real one actually has enough empathy to not have taken things where they needed to go as of now, but I didn't do that. I won't. I wish you well, and I mean that. Unlike you, when you said, I don't want Scarlett to off herself, then you start talking about all the ways that I should kill myself. Probably you said you kind of constructed over like 300 to 500 ways. You probably said it over 300 to 500 times within a few weeks that I should end my life. And then you were proud you made the blind item for that. That a girl's ex-boyfriend was coercing her and trying to force her to end her life. And then you were proud of that. It made you mainstream. You know what I have to say to you? You're less than a human being to me. You're where you belong. You belong alone. You don't belong in pain. You belong with your own suffering that you've given yourself. Because you are less than anything anyone should see you as. You are a torta. I'll never respect you again. And I respected you. I trusted you. You trusted me. And I'm a bitch. You trusted a bitch. You also trusted a good one, I guess. We're all good and bad. But we decide that, don't we? You decided to do what you did, and you'll never take accountability for it. In my case. I don't think you have in any other case in your life. And that's why you are where you are, and you deserve to be there. And you can call me, beg for me to come on your stream so you can afford a torta. Or you can just shut the fuck up, leave me the fuck alone. And just bury yourself in your own lard. Your skin suit is where you belong. Sink into it. It was a nice pillow. Anyways, I have to go. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in with me and talking and chat. I'm looking at it now. Aw. God bless Harry. Yeah. Harry Morris. You got a bigger dick than Ethan Ralph. And I can sightsee like I have like whatever, like clairvoyant, whatever thought. I'm sure you have bigger dick than Ethan Ralph. Because you have a great daughter who is much more of a person than Ethan Ralph could be. For sure. To put up with that bullshit that he puts people through. Damn right. Where's the money, Ethan? Where's the money, Ethan? Yeah, where'd it go? This fake porn scene you wanted to shoot, Ethan Ralph, that you said you deleted. I don't even have it. I was supposed to be 50-50. You didn't actually put out the number 2 consent film. Do you want me to put that out? I don't know that. At first, I'm going to send it to, I do have a psychiatrist that met me when I was 15. I'm going to send it to them first, Ethan Ralph. And then, they can give me the diagnosis on what kind of fucker sort of fucking succubus you are. That they're gonna diagnose you first, because you belong in the loony bin. This isn't Looney Tunes. What should I do with Bluey, Ethan? Should I go pay your brother a visit? Your brother? That you never talked to? That you act like never existed, and then you told me about only because my friend, you doxed my friend. You doxed my friend that has cerebral palsy, motherfucker. You doxed my friend. Ethan Ralph, listen to me, bitch. You doxed my friend who has had cerebral palsy since the time they were born, and they've overcome it enough to learn how to walk. When they literally were caged from their waist down, and they were in a wheelchair until they were about 14 from the time they were born, and they learned how to walk again. So you gave up on your brother, put him in a bin? You gave up on him because he had cerebral palsy? You never see him again? You don't give a fuck about him? Just like you don't give a fuck about your kids? You're a fucking succubus, fucking imbecile, bitch, little waste bin, trash can, rubbish of a human fucking less than goyim fucking even human being. You deserve what you get, and you deserve the worst of it. You deserve what you get. You deserve tuna packets, and you deserve to be proud of that. Stuff your fucking face, bitch. And then call me up if you're brave enough, you little hoe. I know how to garden. I know how to weed whack. And I don't give a fuck about you anymore. I round up. I spray it everywhere. But I don't want it to literally drip into the ecosystem of life. So I don't put my pesticides and poison everywhere like you do. I don't let it drip into fucking ecosystems and poison the fucking land. No, this is human being. I have pride in America. America's the land of the free. And your soul, you need to fucking open that key and let it out, or you're going to rot yourself, and you're only going to hurt more people and use them like an energy vampire. If you don't actually get a hold of yourself and do Pandora's box on your own fucking internal organs, you need to Pandora box yourself. And if you don't do that, I don't know what to say to you. I don't have anything to say to you. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You can leave me alone, because you seem to be messaging me. Okay, never talk to me again. Why? What are you scared of? I never tell you not to talk to me again, but you can always message me. I even said, I'm never going to block you, because in case of emergency, Mommy Scarlett is here, unconditionally, unless you tell me to kill myself. I still won't kill myself, but you put me in a place of really fucking dire need of a friend. You knew how to use me and my own emotions against myself to try to end my life. And for that, you are the most evil human, fucking sick motherfucker. And you have no place to ever talk to me again or mention my name. And I'm telling you that right now. And keep my family's name out of your mouth and my friends' names out of your mouth. And if you keep flagging channels and all that, I am going to start to step up on this ladder that is already in front of me. I know how to climb it. I know how to get to the top. And the ladder only has room for, yeah, Ethan, like, I mean, if you're up there just hogging up the space, I mean, I'm gonna have to ask you politely to step down. Or you could just be the little coward bitch you are, like you are now, and we're gonna be fine. Because I actually have to go now, and I gave you a lot of time. Think of this as your therapy session, Ethan. Like, it's like, get your dick hard session if you can. Like, you impotent, weak bastard. I'm a dog now. I wanna be your dog. So messed up. I want you here. In my room. I want you here. Are you like Iggy Pop, Ethan? You like 13-year-olds backstage like a groupie? Oh, should we play that recording and say goodnight and happy Friday to the folks out here? 1,000 folks watching, Ethan? Or you think you're going to call in? Explain yourself. Because I don't know how to explain this. You know, I've been able to explain a lot for you. I can't explain this. You deleted it, and I listened to it after you'd been telling me to kill myself. And then I'm just like, why the fuck would you tell me to live and that my life was worth something? No, it's because you put a dollar value on human life. You treat your family as property. You treat your family as asset. You treat them as a flex. Oh, I have a white kid. Here's another white kid. I'm going to sell kids. That's how you act, Ethan. You put a fucking dollar value on human beings, on the life of a human being. You told me, Ethan Ralph, you told me that I'm making money off of telling you to kill yourself. I'm not going to stop because I make money off of it. You are fucking whatever. Whatever the value of my life is not decided by you, bitch. Decided by God, the creator himself, which is not you, you flaccid, impotent dick. If you have one, I never saw it. I did Photoshop that picture too. I didn't want to insult you and your Dave Gribble, who was expecting some big ass porn scene. I never got to see it. You told me you jerked off to it 12 times at least, but because you missed me, and you also watched my porn when we were away from each other. I actually, I mean, I can't say that much about that because I listen to your voice sometimes, but usually stay on your pilled out streams when you're actually honest. You're actually fucking honest. Not honest enough, though. That's not my fault. I can't speak your truth, Ethan Ralph. You can do that yourself. Hey, actually, I did get a message from Ethan. 15 minutes ago, he gave me his company's email account to email him now if I need him because he's too scared to call on the cell phone. He gave me his email as a contact now. He says goodbye at 12:15. I never said goodbye to you, bitch. It was fun. He says, sorry, it's this now. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry to Mother Scar. Were you sorry to your mother when you didn't take her to fucking dialysis treatment and you made her walk in the fucking heat? Is that what you're sorry about? Are you sorry to your other mother? Were you sorry to me when you left me on the streets of Chicago bleeding out and rats were coming to drink my blood? Were you sorry, bitch? Were you sorry? I'm sorry. Were you sorry when you pulled out a wink of my hair and ran away with the fucking release papers so that you could fucking steal a porn scene and go to Hunter Moore and go release it in Colombia because you said you're going overseas now? Do you remember a shit word you say? Do you know English in your dictionary, bitch? I don't think you're sorry. Killstreamteam@gmail.com. Why don't we all email them? Email them with spam that fucking shit. Why don't we spam that? Why don't we spam him? Because I don't want to just charge back the kill stream. I want to spam him. The way he spams me and he swatted me on the kill stream. Why don't we talk about that, Ethan? And you thought it was funny. You send your little minions after me. Oh, it'd be funny. We'll make more money. You said this will get 100,000 views. You said this will get 500,000 clips if we get cops to show up at Scarlett's house during the kill stream. You said that afterwards. And I was so new to it. I was made the second time I was on the kill stream. You thought it'd be funny to send a cop to my fucking apartment door, knocking on my door, so that you could make content, you bitch. You think it's funny to make fun of pain I've experienced in my life? I'm not a fucking victim, but you make money. Hey, so let's say somebody was hit by a car or shot. Then would it be fair for me to go on my stream and make thousands of dollars off of talking about the pain they experienced, what they went through, what their family went through, this and that, and make up a bunch of shit all along the way? I don't think so. I don't have that sort of fucking evil brain. I'm gonna knock some goodness into this motherfucker. That's how this stream's gonna end. I'm fine with him blocking me like he's always done, because that's a coward move. Hey, Ethan, your dick is so tiny, 3-inch fucking micro penis, that I've only seen one other one in my life. And at least the guy was good looking, unlike you. No, Ethan didn't get hit by a car. He didn't. He would have thrown his fucking family in front of the car as a body shield to protect his fat gunt. He should have just used his gunt as a fucking body shield. Well, he doesn't have it with me. I have feather pillows left in my house. I don't have a gunt pillow here, so. I like a waterbed, though. I could use that gunt pillow as a waterbed. Like, that's a whole fucking gunt mattress, man. Like, fuck. I want a gunt mattress. Can we start putting them on the market? Then, Ethan, you're going to really be wanted. You're going to make some fucking money like you care about. Let's make the goal. Yeah. Well, Scarlett, you have to do this now. Let's play the coercion tape. The number 2 consent tape that he sent me when he was trying to, when he thought he thought I would send him to jail. He's like, here it is. I deleted the porn scene because I don't have it. But he sent me the tape 2 that he never aired. Why didn't you air that tape, Ethan? It'll make you a lot of money. Because you're talking about money and you said I had to do this because Dave Gribble and all these other people paid you. So if I didn't do it, or else. Let's say, quote unquote, or else. If I didn't shoot a fucking sex scene with you, you said or else to me. And I didn't know this fucking internet bullshit. So I take that shit seriously because I've had or else happen to me behind doors with men that are respect me now, but I didn't learn how to play the game then, right? Like, you don't want to end up in a suitcase, Ethan. That's my fucking reality. You don't want to end up in a fucking suitcase buried in the middle of Armenia. You don't want to fucking do that. You don't want to be on Interpol, Ethan. You don't want to have that fucking shit on your head. You don't want that shit. You don't want to kill me. You didn't want to kill me. You wanted to run. You wanted to run from your friends, your family, and you wanted to dox everybody in sight. And you wanted to ruin your own stream. The kill stream is a kill stream because it's killing you. You couldn't kill anyone, Ethan. I don't want to either. I mean, I couldn't. I never want to, but the difference is you want to kill me. You've told me that you want me dead. You told me that you want me dead. You told Mr. Medicare that you want him dead. You told a lot of people that you wish they were dead. Well, know what? We're alive, bitch, and we're breathing. We're breathing American air on American soil. We deported you. You are exiled from the United States, bitch, and you try to come back. You won't get out of it. I mean, the next time you're coming back is, I thought it's funny that you were talking about Mommy Scar is going to buy him another ticket to come back. You trusting a bitch now? Again? Jesus Christ. When is somebody going to teach you? When are you going to learn your own lore, bitch? Like, you didn't. That's why you have a forum on you with like 2,500 pages. 2,500 rancid pages of gossip and bullshit and people's lives that you've lied to everybody. You're such a liar, dude. Like, everything you say to everybody else is a lie. You call us a liar, you call me a liar. Well, would I be going on a stream, not making money, and just telling the truth? And people have the choice to not listen. They can block me, just like you do. Or they can listen. I'm not begging for donations. I'm not begging for tortas. I'm not begging for a goal. I'm not begging and then lying and saying I gave that money to my son and my daughter. Because you lied and you said you gave that money to your son. And you didn't. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. Because you're a lying bitch. What are you spending the money on, Ethan? Where's the money? Where's your money, bitch? Because you know I have money. You do. You've taken it. You pigged off my wallet. But I've also just been a generous Midwestern. But I also, the whole time, I keep track. I'm not stupid. I have math. I know math. Like, I have stocks in the stock market. Like, I know shit, motherfucker. Like, I'm not fucking stupid. But you can treat me like I'm stupid. That's fine. Like, that is the best thing you've ever done to me, is treat me like I am stupid cracked out, dumb whore bitch, slut, former porn star, washed up whore. But you're washed up on the beach, bloated fucking whale. You're up on there. You're a carcass that's stinking. Your blubber is rotting. You're sinking into the sand. And you need a little pecker like me. I'm a woman, but I still peck. You need a biter. You need a dog. You don't got one. You can't keep one alive. All you got is you're like you just take in street pussy, and then you end up having to take it to the doctor because you don't give a fuck about like STDs and shit, right? That's not in your vocabulary, dictionary, but I'll keep roasting you all night. Like, how many hours are we in before you get the nerve to call me? I don't think you will. You know, you give me what you don't want when you don't call in. You know that, right? When you call in, you don't give me what you want, what I want. You don't give me what I want when you call in. So if you call in, I don't get what I want. And then I get what I want when you don't call in. That's what I mean to say. So it's like, how many women, like, how many men, like, men out there, general question to all men. I respect you. Just as I respect all men and women as well. There are women, I mean, I take women at face value, let's just say that. I appreciate women. I mean, if they're pretty, I mean, I like them, but they're complicated. But anyways, men out there, how many men would allow like your ex-girlfriend to just like roast you for like 3 hours straight and not call in? After you begged her to call in and she called into your show and she hung up on you. And then she just went live and just started like, I'm not talking shit. I'm just talking. And because I'm disappointed in someone I thought was a man. That's all I can say about that. I think that's pretty based, honestly. I mean, like, Ethan's really taught me who the real men in the world are. And those are the men that I've known or I didn't know that knew Ethan. Like, all these men that just plowed through the kill stream like Ethan was their bitch. Those are the real men. They plowed through the kill stream. And I'm happy to plow through the kill stream too. You know, like, I think I'm plowing through it. I mean, he said he swore on his mother's grave. Was she buried though, by the way? Because I thought you snorted her up. We'll talk about that later. You like that candy. Right? So, anyways, there's a lot of things that really dumbfounded me about what you talk about when I had to look at it after the fact, right? You're a lot of rage, piggy, loud mouth, you know, big talker, WWE style, but actually the intimate things you share with me have a lot of context that you didn't really actually understand, that I am a deeper person than my pussy. So, if you'd been in that deep, I don't think so. I think the nurse got in deeper. She put in an IUD or whatever, so. Anyways, I mean, I really had to coach his cock. How many women have to coach a guy's cock? I mean, like, come on, dude. Like sex isn't terrible. Like, it doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to feel like, I mean, I think I taught him a lot of things and he was progressing. Like I'm a teacher or something. It sounds weird. But geez, like, Ethan, why would you even trust me to tell you what to do? Why should I have told you what to do in the first place? I don't know. I'm not making fun of you. I do care about you. People are like, no, she doesn't. But like, why would I even like talk about you if I didn't care about you? Like, Like, you make my life more interesting. You give me like something to laugh at, and you give me something kind of like, actually, you take me away from my music and things that you said that you appreciated in me. And then you also took that stuff away from me too. Took my music away from me. My car, my independence to follow and retweet and like who I want to like and retweet and follow. You kind of just watched all of that stuff. I mean, I have a list of questions, but I'm not going to ask you anymore. I can be the host of my own show, and you're probably fucked up and drunk. I don't think you'll remember what you said tomorrow, and that's your biggest excuse, is like, I don't remember what happened, you'll say, and then you'll deny everything. But like, how can you not remember? Like, I have it literally, like, there's footage of you, like, you stole my laptop, first of all, and like, you've done a lot of other things which have been documented, and you've gotten a lot of chances to not have to hold, like, not be put in the fucking corner and held at point. Like, you tell me to load up a 9mm and shoot myself in the face, held at point. You said that would be better for the earth, be better for everyone if I died. You said that. Why don't we play that? Why don't we actually play that? I was listening to it today, and I was reflecting, and I was thinking about a lot of things. Like, I was thinking about life a lot, how grateful I was to be alive and have family and have friends. And you have family too, Ethan. Like, your blows don't hurt me. What hurts me is that I saw the part of you that was hurt, but it'll never heal because you choose to hurt other people instead. Where a lot of what I've done in my life is I've met people that have hurt me, and it happens. And then once it happens, they hurt me, they actually say, it didn't make me feel good, and I didn't want to hurt you. And they actually come to an understanding where they realize that hurting someone isn't what actually made them feel better. It didn't win. You can't, like, it's like if you have a competitor, right? And you're in a race. I started winning when I had the mindset that I'm not going to focus on how fast all the other people I'm racing against are. I'm not going to focus on how good they are, how naturally talented they are, how gifted they are. I'm not going to focus on them. I'm going to make the fight myself. And then the fight is me. I am my own job. I can make myself better instead of thinking, oh, that person, like, I got to find a way to sabotage someone, right? I think Ethan Ralph just kind of goes to, like, I got to sabotage someone. Like, that's what's easy. Like, I sabotage someone, get the fuck out of here, flee from the cops, and then, nice try, bitch, I won. And then you call me crying in fucking Merida. You can play that recording too. It's another 5 minutes of death threats and extortion. And, like, I don't use those words, motherfucker. Like, I met a lot of men. I don't use those words. And, like, your words are not shit, man. Like, I'm only talking about it because it's like, it's almost like I'm calling you out because maybe it could help you become a man. Like, maybe you can, like, learn something. You're too scared to call in. You're eating tortas, and then you're going to pass out probably. Who the fuck knows? Maybe you should just stay off the internet like you told me to. Maybe you should just, like, what if you did to yourself everything you told me to do to myself? Yeah, I told you I had a draft folder too. Yeah, I hold back. I'm pretty considerate. There are some things that have really bothered me as of recently. That's why I'm definitely not gonna stop. It's bigger than things you've done, Ethan. It's actually things you're trying to do. things you said. And I have nothing to defend on my actions other than the fact that I didn't know what my cousin actually did. I read the headline. I told you about it. I didn't read the story. I didn't want to know, but I never defended them. What they did was actually very disgusting, and I don't stand for that. It's very disgusting. On that stream, you decided to take advantage of me because you brought up my cousin, and you ended up making tons of money off of that story, didn't you, little journalist? Can't write a fucking paper to save his life. I can write a paper, Ethan. I've written one. But you're not the star. I'm sorry. I'll never give you that, like, that reward of being, like, you want... Do you know... I'm going to say a couple things. I know I get off the topic, but I'm back to the topic. So, when Ethan got himself in jail and we were trending on Twitter or whatever, he was furious, and he blamed me when he got himself arrested. And then afterwards, he's like, we're trending on Twitter, blah, 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 views. And it's like, I didn't give a fuck. I was literally worried about, like, okay, how do I get this guy back to his country? Like, how do I get him out of America? You know? And then the second time was the blind item about you were proud of that. But first you were mad about it. And you're like, it makes me look bad. And then you're like, but I'm on this, you only do well when you make yourself look bad, Ethan. I'm proud that I could, try to help you see that. I could actually make you look good by making yourself look bad. Like, I could make you money by making yourself look worse than you are. And I never had that sort of awareness. Like, it didn't come to me like that until I watched the Mr. Medicare stream, and I thought, wow, everything I was ashamed about being, like being who I am, I was ashamed about because of Ethan. It's applauded by people, and I was just sheltered from that applause because I was lied to. And I don't like to say brainwashed, but mind manipulated, right? Like, the whole time, people like Gabe Hoffman have just seen the red flags that they've seen in the past with Ethan, and they see what he was doing. And yeah, I'm making my own decisions. I take accountability for that. But also, I talk to Ethan like 6 hours a day. And over time, he block this person, block that person, block that person. You're following that person, untweet that, or I will do this. And then I watched the second consent tape, which he'd sent me. I don't even know if you remember that, Ethan. I don't even have the first one, but you aired it. And you're like, she signed a form. But you sent me the second one, and I'm looking you in the eye. And this is why I don't think you watched it even. Because you can't even face the truth. But I mean, I'd play the tape on my stream. I don't need money. I don't need a fund. But I hurt actually for I hurt that I ever put myself in that situation is what I feel like, because that's why you won't release that scene, is because that tape, the consent tape. That's why you deleted the scene, is because it's not because you said I look like this or that. It's because of that tape. And maybe it was an accident you sent it to me. Maybe it was because you wanted to try to be honest with me. I feel like I've been very fair in this whole situation. I've just been waiting for you to try to, like, milk me. of everything you have on me, because you're not going to find. Once I started to look at what I had, like within minutes, I'm like, shit, I could never post this. This would be terrible. Like how could you, like, I mean, why the hell, dude? Like, there's a difference between, like, okay, I'm a big alpha male, I'm gonna tell this person, like, WWE style, to go beat themselves up and shit. Then there's a difference where it's like you're in a airport, and if I'm like thousands of miles away, and if I didn't make sure you got to your gate, got home, and if your cats died, it'd be all my fault. You're gonna ruin my life. Like, my life is over. Like, I'm sitting there, like, heart beating, like, taking the shit seriously, dude, because, like, my life was not like yours. Like, you may be from Memphis or wherever, but mine, people don't talk to people like that. And when you talk to me like that, one-on-one, too, like, the kind of shit you said to me, you should be, I don't even know what you should be, like, I don't even think that I should even say any of it. But what I am saying is that I'll have a compilation, and I'll have my own file. As you said, you were building a file on me, and I don't want to do that. I don't want a forum. I don't want a file, but you kind of repeat the same thing with everyone that comes through the kill stream. You either dox them, dox their friends, dox their family. You threaten them. You harass them. You don't play fairly, and you don't have to play fair. Like you say, everything's fair game. So why do you expect me to not understand that? When a lot of my life, I know life isn't fair. I know you have to work. And I'm a bit different because everything that you put me through, I just see it as, well, I put myself in that situation. I learned a lesson. When I learn a lesson, I learn a lesson. That's how I graduated with a 4.0. It wasn't my school. Like half my senior year, I wasn't even in school. I was in that hospital. And I learned a lot there. Maybe you should consider it. I wasn't actually, so I've been diagnosed professionally by psychiatrists. I had OCD. I never had schizophrenia. So when you telling me that I'm schizo, none of my family and I don't have that. I've seen symptoms in you that get me to the thing that you're telling me I have schizo, it's probably because you do. You're telling me I'm dumb whore, well, boomerang it back. Everything you tell me I am, I think that it can reflect on yourself as to who you are, that you are not accepting. And all I've ever done is, yeah, I'm not perfect, but I never tried to be. I never tried to be some internet god or legend or shit like that. I never tried to be any of these things. I never tried to be some Bonnie Blue and fuck 1,000 men without getting STD tests like a real whore would. Like, I'm more soul whore. Like, I'm like soul whore, where it's like I don't drain you, like, other than like maybe like your frustration. I kind of take on that. And that's why I think I was caught off guard by someone who's such a predator as you are, Ethan. You're a predator. And I can't imagine, why would you say you didn't trust yourself to be around your daughter? That's why you didn't want to be a father. You couldn't trust yourself around your infant daughter. Like, what the fuck? He did message me. Yeah, he said goodbye. Like, literally, like, I've been on for 3 hours. What the fuck? He hasn't called, and then he messaged me like 45 minutes ago. So he knew I was live. I just didn't call back into his show. He called me, I just didn't answer. I just decided to go live because if he's gonna mute me and turn me down and like all that shit, like, I'm just gonna go live because it's like, he was making money though. I made him $100. He only had 33. Well, actually, no. He had $33 and he was begging for me to call in because it'll make him money to fight with me. And He got up to $300 some for his tortas. So stuff your fat face, Ethan. Stuff your fat face, bitch. Like, literally. Everybody, like, he lied to me about everyone. Like, everything he said to me, I'm so happy that I can gather my own, like, mindset to understand that what he's saying to me is lies. And he's playing games with me. I'm not the one playing the game. This is my fucking life, man. Like, I could go in a room and it could be life or death. Ethan Ralph runs. He runs. I can have a conversation with anyone. Like, anyone. Ethan's got to live in fear because whether it's shit he says that he doesn't mean because he's a hypocrite, he's got to be scared of Gabe Hoffman. He's got to be scared of Scarlett Hampton. He's got to be scared of, Mr. Medicare. He's got to be scared of, who else is he scared of? His first wife, maybe? He's scared of A-logs. He's scared of the internet. And he's on the internet? Oh my goodness. Jeez. He's scared of his small penis? Oh my god. What a little bitch, right? Oh. Live and learn. I'm glad he taught me some lessons. That's really fatherly. Like, brotherly, maybe, of him. I do find it strange. Yeah, I do find it strange. I'm kicked off the kill stream when later he says I made good points. He just disagreed with them, so he kicked me off. He disagreed with me on them because he did the wrong thing, and he was faced with it. Because he's a revenge pornographer, so me wanting to have pornography banned, and I've been in porn, but the reasons I had for it made sense to him, but he denied it. He kicked me off. He said I didn't want to fight with her. Well, it's like, dude, like, should I play this tape? Like, the fuck? Like, what should I play? Like, should I play, like, there's nowhere to start. The amount of stuff where it's like, this is his character, I guess, But I do appreciate also, though, Gabe Hoffman, though. So I never talked to Gabe Hoffman. But he did come out and talked. I saw he talked to Koopa Morton, and, like, they didn't even know each other either. He just called in, and I saw this, like, just today, actually. I watched it. It was just, like, I found it that it was, there's people out there that are able to put internet bullshit aside and say, hey, look, this person could be in danger. And maybe, like, the soul runs deeper and value of life. God gave us life. Like, that's worth more than some internet feud, right? Some people, I don't believe in, like, I believe in people being able to change, and that's why I believed in Ethan being able to change, I guess, or, like, I thought he was a person, and I didn't see the red flags because I think I was already vulnerable, and he saw that as an opportunity to, yeah, so I just, fuck that shit. I'll keep fighting. Whatever. I'm not vulnerable. I brought him into my home. I did that. I brought a bitch here. But I also sent them out. So that's why I feel in control. And no man should give a woman that kind of control in the first place, right? Like, Scarlett taking over the kill stream, kind of like, that's why he can't have me on, kicks me off, because Scarlett makes good points, Like, just own up to it, Ethan. Just, like, face me. Like, you did the same thing. Like, literally, like, was the last time you talked to Daddy Jim was when he called into your stream for a couple minutes and you just said it wasn't really him, and you just hung up on him. And then even though your chat was saying it was him, and then you just ignored everybody. Like, you're just a coward. And like, someone should just tell you that. I don't know. Like, I worked on your, like, you know, your manhood a bit, so I'm gonna tell you that. Mommy Scar tells you that. So you just kind of, I don't know. But I saw a pattern. I saw you say, like, you wished he was dead already, and then you wished I would die already. You kind of, it's like it's very immature. It's like anybody that doesn't agree with you or knows stuff that in a way will humiliate you or embarrass you in some way because that's the truth and that's what you deserve, you just kind of wish them dead. Like, it's kind of sick. Also, maybe is it bad that I liked fighting you with you? Like I like arguing with them. It feels good. But like, one of the first things you told me was, I like to hurt people. You told me that. And I don't like to. And I started liking putting him in his place, is what I like to do. And if it hurt him, he should be thicker skinned than that for all the pain he's caused everyone else. He should have some thicker skin than that. He's got a gun, for fuck's sake. He's a walking pillow. I'm a mattress actress, for fuck's sake. I know how to fucking bounce some bed springs. So, why not, right? Why not? I thought someone has to, and I'm happy to. I don't want it to happen to someone else. And not necessarily I'm not treating myself as like, oh, he did terrible things to me. We all saw what happened. I mean, if people want to know, I've not released my side of my story, which, yeah, I talk a lot, but we haven't seen the extent. I actually won't even listen to it because it's kind of dehumanizing in a lot of ways. Not in, like, really, like, I mean, I think that I just don't want to back down anymore. Like, I don't think I've ever backed down to it, but it's because I trusted a bitch, so I'm gonna treat him like one. He says trust no bitch. Like, everything he says, yeah, it's right by men and women. Like, shouldn't trust a bitch, but he kind of like really squeals at me like he's like some sort of porked out, like, puppy. He's a porked out puppy. He's a porked puppy. And I'm a dog. I'm a Doberman or a German Shepherd. Like, I heard and I have respect for my masters. And I'll listen to orders and commands. But, like, if you're telling your dog to, like, kill a baby or something, like, that's what Ethan would be doing. He doesn't need to have the leash. He can't hold the leash on the dog. He needs to be trained. Women need to be trained, but people like Ethan, they wanted to be the master, but they weren't. They couldn't satisfy the master. They couldn't follow directions. Or, like, I mean, why does he run away from his masters? Like, that's a stray. He's like a runaway stray. I herd him up and put him back in the pen, and then maybe he can listen. But you gotta drop the dog thing. No. It's a good comparison, right? Like, don't you agree, though? I think modern day society is kind of fucked in a lot of ways where women try to be alpha, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna compete with a man and be the boss. Like, that's why I didn't vote for Kamala Harris. Like, fuck that. I don't want a female president at all. Because I like women. I like the older days, classic America, when families were like a family, and that was before things like OnlyFans and distractions in modern day society that have ruined the actual dating landscape. Like, a normal guy and a normal girl can't even date normally anymore. Like, you have all these, like, whether it's jealousy, whether it's career, whether it's something, oh, my career, oh, fuck that, bitch. Like, it's something that gets in the way of, like, my grandma and grandpa. Like, my grandma waited for my grandpa till he got back from World War II. And then they got married. I think, like, society, well, like, yeah, I mean, they met, but he went away to war, and then she waited for him, and that was sweet. Like, I don't know, there was used to be, like, it's like your dog would wait for you, like, it would look out for you like that. I don't know, that's why I compare women to dogs, I guess. My grandma loved my grandpa, and she always took care of him. He got Parkinson's, and he lived to, like, 80s, and she lived to 89, but she always cooked for him and fed him, and she's a great grandmother and to me, and she's a great mother to all 11 kids of hers, you know? Like, she was a great woman. And, I think the world lacks that nowadays. And, yeah. What's a hack verse? I don't take any opiates. Hey, I don't like you, Lewin. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously, you fucking make me mad now. Women aren't cats. Cats are pussy. Cats are pussy. Dogs are women. Because dogs will be loyal to a man. They will kill for a man. And they'll stand by a man. And the thing is, cats, they're selfish. They're going to run away. Cats might be like the ones that, I actually think whores are more loyal than these fucking trad whores. The ones that are like, oh, I just want a fucking hot picture of myself. And yeah, we've all been there, bitch. But like, I mean, like, when I was like a younger person, like, as Ethan says, I never sent him pictures of me as a kid. Why the fuck would he bring that up? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, explain yourself, dude. Like, call him. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna play the recording. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why? Especially 15, so specific, oddly, right? Because didn't you just sweep for Godwinson, who was with a, you talk about 15-year-old or something? Then you talk about me at 15. Like, what the fuck? Why is 15 such a, when you're 15, no, it's a Taylor Swift song. Is when you're 15, whatever. You believe him, and when you're 15, or something like that. Call the fuck in, Ethan, or I'm gonna play the recording. I'm gonna post it, whatever the fuck. Like, this isn't me being manipulative and all. It's just like, you sent this to me weeks ago. You deleted it. I had the transcripts, and then I realized that I exported like a zip file. My WhatsApp backed up, and then it just had the fucking video in front of me, and I'm like, what the fuck? 1.4 gigabytes of fucking me not wanting to do a porn scene with you that you never sent me until like you were trying to date me again, so I wouldn't sue you or something, right? Or you wouldn't go to jail or something, like. But yet you already made $5,000 or $6,000 off your fans, scamming them about a porn scene that you're never going to release, that you deleted already because you know it was illegal because I never gave consent to it. And you ended up in jail that night on your own behalf. You stole those papers. You ran out of the room. We never saw them again. And then everyone thinks I took them. Well, I don't even have the fucking scene. I don't give a fuck. That's how it is being a porn star. You don't really give a fuck after a while. You really don't. It's like, did I get them off? Good. Whatever. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Hey, Ethan, is this you, Louine Kikski? I'm gonna ban your fucking ass. Yeah, you're talking about me as an underage fucking child? You fucker. What, are you trying to do AI sex against it? Like, you are just like the other creepy pedophiles fucking trying to sexualize me as a teenager, you poor fucking shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. May listen to a pill stream and get off. May jerk off to a pill stream, bitch. Don't jerk off to my fucking teenage self. Makes you fucking... It's also why I'm standing for banning pornography, because you fucking cunts. And I'm standing behind the good people of America, Ethan. Why are you so obsessed with, like, human trafficking and pedophilia, Ethan? Talking about it, like, this person's a PDF and this person's a Jew. Like, why does it matter to you? It hasn't happened to you unless you've done it. And I don't think you have. Well, done upon someone, I would hope not, that you haven't, but you have not done that to anyone. But if it's very clear to me, being someone, you mess with the wrong person, because being someone from the actual, like, the sex industry, I notice flags, bitch. I notice flags. And there are a lot of flags in a bitch that lies about trusting a bitch. But you trust me to drive you everywhere. In a manual car that you cannot drive, you'd be stranded. And you begged for help. You begged Mommy Scar. You trust me, bitch. You trusted me to buy flights. You trusted me to sleep on my bed. You trusted when I cooked for you. You trusted me, bitch. You trusted a bitch. And yeah, every woman's a bitch, but you deny that. You deny that I had ownership over you when you came to America. Don't deny that. You fled, you ran like a coward. I made you my dog. I made you my dog. That's why I said you're so fucking cute. You let me own you, Ethan. And you know it. So if you don't call in, you just gave up ownership rights to your fucking soul. Not just your son. Like you already did. Like you told me. Like, what a fucking... You know how, like, I felt? I'm like, literally, this is after you stole my laptop and fucking threatened to kill me. Then you said, I'm never come back to America. I'm gonna give up rights to all my kids. Like, dude, you even talked about your other child, too. Like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, the fuck? Like, I didn't fucking want to know that shit. I don't want to. And, like, dude, like, it's weird. Like, what the fuck? Get a hold of your life and be a man and fucking stand the fuck up and be a dad like you're supposed to be. Like you decided to be. Like you wanted to be. You never be. And then you say my parents disowned me? No. My dad blocked you on sight, motherfucker. You stood up to a fucking claim that he was autistic. No, my dad is more a man than you ever be. And my dad is an amazing man. And I love him. And I would never... He's like, this Ethan Ralph messaged me. I blocked him right away. My dad don't fucking like you. Neither did any of the other dads, the girls you were with. But you know what? You're too scared of my mom to even approach that. Because my mom was like the dad in my family. I was raised with a mom that was dumb. So you're just too scared of my mom. My mom, I get this sort of firecracker self from my mom. I get the nice, empath, hardworking, humble self from my dad. But my mom, I get the firecracker, I will not stop until I burn it all down type self from my mom. And that's how she's won as a lawyer. And she's done she's won a lot of cases. One of the cases she won was somebody had a little small dog and they let it run out on the street, and it was running outside in the yard. And like, it was on the street, it was in the yard, and their neighbor had two big dogs, like Dobermans, and they tore the fucking dog apart in this person's lawn. They tore their dog apart. They killed it. And that person sued their neighbor. My mom won the case for the person that had the little dog that got torn apart by the big dog. So I don't give a fuck if you're a big dog, Ethan. Like, I'm still a human being, motherfucker. And I can be a little dog if I want to be. I'm a little terrier and I'm cute and fluffy. Well, it's actually the opposite. I'm more like the Doberman, but I'm a puppy. And you can be the porked out terrier that bloated and fat and furry. Because you like the furry shit. You know, you like that shit. You married a woman that was like a furry woman, right? Like, right? You don't defend it. You don't defend anyone. So you can admit it, or you can just go run away. I don't think you do. I think you think it's a flex posting our phone calls when our phone calls are actually just me being like the adult, like the mom, and then you being like, not even my child, like somebody that wants me to adopt them, take them into my home, bring them back to America, give them a little Visa card, give them a little shopping list, you know. I don't give a fuck about people. Like, go fuck yourself, Ethan. Like honestly, yeah, you can't give up the rights to your kids. You shouldn't ever be able to, because you owe their family, not you. You owe them. And that's why I said charge back the kill stream, give every dollar, split it between, like, you should actually create, you know, my parents, you said my parents disowned me, but when I was a child, they created something called a college fund for their baby, you know, and they put money into that every year for their child when they would go to college, you know, someday in the future, if they wanted to go to college. Otherwise, it was a fund for the child. You haven't done a fucking penny, have you? You didn't even buy your son a fucking gift. I was the one that wanted to get, and it's like, I shouldn't even, like, not my place. You said that you wanted to send it to him, so I got it, and it's still in my car, and it doesn't matter. He should never get it, because that is the answer to why you don't give a fuck about anyone. Is you told me to burn the gift that you wanted to give to your son. And then you cried about it, and then you said, well, you stole, like, multiple things from me, my laptop, my pants, my sunglasses, like, more than that, like, money and shit, like, other stuff. And then, you ran away, and then the one thing you didn't take was Bluey, the toy you got for your son's 5th birthday. Like, you didn't even take that. You just took my laptop. You took all of that for, like, revenge porn, so you can, like, exploit a woman further. And I'm not a feminist, so I don't give a fuck. I've been, like, in the dirt, like, bare on screen. You can't fucking make me feel anything, Ethan, other than the fact that you just took away my art, my music, and then you start talking about how wonderful it was when I played guitar. I wish I could hear my grandma again. You said you buried your family and that's where they belong. Well, that's why it's like, what about your brother? What about your kids? What about your fucking family, you piece of shit pig? Call in, motherfucker. Call in. You're too scared, you coward. You fucking energy vampire. You little bitch who fucking, I'm an internet creator. I'm a fucking legend. Fuck you. No, you're a journalist. You retort with the worst fucking answer. That's why you're a host. You're a host. So we can be a parasite and suck you dry. But you know what? You decided I'm going to be the dumb fucking host. And I'm going to go run around, think I'm the boss, and start getting myself involved in the conversation. And you had nothing to fucking say. You're boring. You had $33 on your stream after hours of streaming. You called me. You wanted me to call in, but you couldn't ask me. You can't even say my name on stream. I'm like Voldemort now. Oh, God. And then I go on stream, I call in, and then you just start getting boosts because your fans were wanting that. I don't give a fuck about them. Because you told me they all hate me and want me dead, too. And then when you were doing your little hate harassment, this was actually like a suicide campaign. This wasn't harassment. This was like, kill yourself, Scarlett, every fucking day. Like, degrade me What, you think you can do that a million miles away, motherfucker? Do that outside of our country, motherfucker? I'm an American. I'm American soil. I'm an American citizen. And you ran from the country that your father gave you, bitch. You ran. You fled. You ran from a bitch, is what you ran from. You ran from me. You ran away from me. Not the law. You ran away from me. Just call in. Tell me why you're so scared, bitch. And then you threaten my life again on Saturdays. Saturday's Ethan's favorite day to threaten me now. Every time Mr. Medicare goes live now, Ethan's like, this is all your fault. No, motherfucker. Ethan, if you're a real man, you have a bone to, you pick a bone with someone, you can't, I watched Hannibal. So I watched Silence of the Lambs again, and I watched Hannibal. And Hannibal, at the end of the movie, they were trying to get Anthony Hopkins fed to the pigs. And Julianne Moore comes in there, and, they both save each other. They're eating brains at the end of the movie, but, that pig, they were trying to, also cool, Gary Oldman's in that movie as well, but his face is so disgusting that why would someone do that to themselves? Right? Gary Oldman and, Hannibal, he's a great actor. I love Gary Oldman, but he's disgusting to look at in that movie, and I guess he supposedly did it to himself. Why? Because the doctor told him to. Ethan, what did you do to yourself? You're grotesque. You massacred your own body, and then you're buying tortas with all that money that you just made, that you begged me to come on just to fight with you. So yeah, I'll keep fighting until you fucking retort, Ralph. Until you retort back, which you won't do because you're a fucking pussy bitch. And that's why you just have cats and you get them off the street, and then they end up getting sick because they're actually they're pure souls, and everything that comes around you gets sick and poisoned. Prove me wrong. You don't have to. No one, if someone disagrees with me, come on, fucking talk to me. Tell me something. I'll send you a link. Come on, talk to me. Otherwise, it's just I don't really think that, I taught you how to have, porn sex. Because that's what you wanted, bitch. That's what you got. And then, I had to teach you. I blew your mind, motherfucker. You didn't fucking know how to do anything. You're impotent. He's flossy. He's impotent. Yeah, I know. I don't believe anyone anymore. I was just wow, I was such a low girlfriend for not having sex with anyone. Even when, let's see, have I don't, not, no, I haven't, Ethan seemed to, we've been broken up, so maybe I have, but, whatever. But Ethan seemed to think that, he would just watch me like a hawk. It's dude, I'm a fucking eagle, motherfucker. Guard my nest, sit on my eggs, and I'll go fucking hunt some fish. And we take turns. But you didn't want to take turns. You wanted to, skimp out and block me and then watch me. If a man blocks you, women out there, women that are listening, if there are any, but if a man blocks you, right off the bat, I don't block people usually because it's I'm mature enough and capable enough to not I don't have to follow them, but a man that blocks you right off the bat is threatened by you probably because he feels I have to protect myself from her, run away from her, say she restrained me and this and that. The only thing that restrained me is the seatbelt of my sob, bitch. And you did not come and nut in my sob. You didn't. I would know because I took a guy's virginity in my sob with my mouth. And you can even fucking get hard. Like, when I picked you up at the airport, I tried to blow you in my sob, and it's funny because you're like, you were just so like fucking scared. Like, you never fucking met a crazy bitch before. Like, you fucking can't take a blowjob in the car, motherfucker. Or pulled off the side street in Chicago. Like, what the fuck's wrong with that? Like, the fuck? I was trying to give you a blowjob while you're on the phone. And like, whatever. You just couldn't get hard because you're just so fucking nervous all the fucking time. And then you wanted to run away and meet your guy friends in Chicago. And that's hilarious as well. I kind of feel like the amount of time you talk about ass and cock, I think that song is really accurate. I mean, wow. Like, you have a lot of men obsessed with you, Ethan Ralph. Like, it's amazing. Like, I actually feel like, I mean, I am straight. I've like been nominated though for me, like, with like pussy scenes, like girls or whatever, like, nominated. I just thought it was just like, okay, like, I'm kind of messed up sometimes. Like, oh, Jennifer Tilly, yeah. Well, so I was turned on that movie, but like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything else. Like, but you mentioned this before on a stream, so that's why I was trying to correct the truth here. Was that in Vegas, you sent me Cash App, and you got what you wanted, and then you went and like basically I took on the responsibility for that 100 times more hotter than you had to. I took on a lot of responsibility for your childish actions. Yeah, I've been talking 4 hours and you're such a fucking coward. You can't call in. I went longer than your stream and you made 400 fucking bucks. I didn't make a cent. You know what? I made you 400 bucks, bitch. You had 30 bucks. You're begging me to call in. I called in. Then you went off to get your fucking tortas and stuff your fat face. You know, nothing goes to your gun. It's just extra skin. Like, you have to, like, I see that you're, like, dissing on Clavicular, but at least he's in control of his body at a young age where, like, he's in control of it, where, like, you didn't ever have control. Like, why else would you have a gun, dude? Like, I don't even know how that bifurcated word works. Like, what the fuck? Like, you put a word in the dictionary. It's the only thing your dick could actually do. Grind on your gun? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? I'll give you 5 more minutes. Otherwise, don't talk to me again. You find a way to. I think you try to establish, like, oh, I'm alpha male. I'm going to say, don't talk to me again, Scarlett. But then you keep talking about me on your stream. And then you beg me to come on because you make more money when you fight with me and talk to me. So, hey, bitch, come and pay up here. Let's get even. Just call in. You're right. You don't owe me anything. But you don't owe me anything. You don't owe me an apology. You don't owe me money. You don't owe me a thank you. I don't give a fuck. You don't owe me an orgasm. I can fucking get off myself. And you don't owe me shit. You owe me freedom a little bit. Maybe not. No, you don't. I'll take it. I took it. It's mine. I'm in America. I put you out. You're in fucking another country. I'll bring you back when I want. So, yeah, I'd make your little money for your tortas. Good job. Good job, Gunt. Good job, little pig. Make your money, little pig. Keep talking your bullshit. Because you knew your show was boring. Your show is so boring. What does the kill stream stand for? Nothing. There's no, like, work. Like, there's no, like, punchline. Like, to me, it's a K111 3 ones. Yeah. Yeah. That is 3. Yeah. You were so scared, dude. Like, you get locked out of your apartment, or you got locked out of my apartment when you visited. Lucky you didn't break down my door, dude. Like, the fuck? Like, you were so scared of staying here because there's so many cops outside, because literally you sent cops to my house, like in my apartment, like, while I was on the kill stream. So it's like, for like 3 weeks afterwards, you're like, I would never talk to cops like that. That was badass. And I'm like, what? Because it never happened to me, but it happened on the kill stream. That's the SWAT stream. And then for like a month after that, Ethan, like, cops would sit outside my apartment building, like, in their cars. I don't know why. Maybe you should answer for that. I don't know. I didn't ever talk to them. They just would. It's like they were watching my building after that incident when you sent them that woman here. Like, they literally were on, like at nighttime, like, they were just outside my door. Why? Because also, while I was on the kill stream, I was on the phone. A guy was chasing me with pepper spray, or like, what do you have? Oh, he chased me with his phone, and he was like swearing at me and shit. Like, what the fuck, even? Like, I know you know where I live. I know you know where I go to get food and this and bullshit. And it's like, what a fucking tiny fucking micro man. Like, little man Ethan, incompetent, impotent, unenthusiastic about anything. He's in a depressive state where he's an energy vampire. And I drained him multiple times. What is left? The soul he steals from other people? Open up your heart, Ethan. Listen to 9 Inch Nails. You told me today. Fuck you, you said. I'm just quoting Ethan. Fuck you, fucker. I hate you. Why? Because I liked another, like, person's post that they posted. They were listening to the song Piggy by 9 Inch Nails. And I said yes, because I love the song. Hey, pig. Yeah, you. Piggy, pig, 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 pig. All of my fears came true. Yeah, that song, yeah. Nothing can stop me now. You said, oh yeah, let's see what you said, fucker. You said, what? You played Closer. I wanna fuck you like a, and then you played, Hurt. You actually cried to that song. I hurt myself. You cried to that song. Poor baby Ethan. You said, I'm going overseas. You said, break free. You said, I'm disingenuous. Oh, poor boy. You said, fuck you. I actually fucking hate you. Fuck you. And I said, seriously, what the fuck? It's a good song. What the fuck? And he's like, fuck off. He's like, I don't want to talk to you. It's one thing in private and another in public. Goodbye. I'm going to go find something overseas to go do. So he's banning everybody. He doesn't say where he's going, whatever. I said, I don't know why you're so upset about a 9 Inch Nails song. It's a good song. Like, really? Like, he's like disingenuous. It's like he took it personally. Like if I retweet anything or like something, he takes it personally and thinks it's about him. Because probably think the song is about you, don't you? You know that song. He's like, it's a slate against me. SLEIGHT. It's a Ralph retort. Journalism style there. It's a slate against me. Disingenuous. But okay. And I said, baby, no, why? What the fuck? He's like, just go that way then. Seriously. I said, I'm the one that brought this song up weeks ago. He's like, I know, fucker. He's so taken aback by Piggy, by Nine Inch Nails. Like, what the heck? Pig, pig, piggy, pig, pig, pig. Because how many times they say pig in that song? And it's about your mentor giving up on you, abandoning you, robbing you, basically leaving you on the side of the sidewalk, bruised and bloodied, you know, just the way he did me. Like, I mean, fuck him. Anyways, he's like, I know, fucker, I'm leaving here. Take care, be safe. He said, break free, you never cared about me and you still don't, but there was some fun. That was edited, the some fun part. And possible real moments, thank you. You ruined it all. I know I'm going to check out. Good night. And then I just put a question mark. He's like, oh, he's trying to make the goal for his tortoise. He says, Torta, then I'm gone. Torta, then I'm gone. You won't come on. And I wasted too much time. Be good to yourself. He didn't ask me to come on. What? You want me to come on the kill stream after you swore in your mother's grave not to have Scarlett Hampton on? What the hell, man? Did you swear or did you snort? And then I said, what? You wanted me to call you, really? I said, I'm watching a movie on Tubi. And he said, I'm going overseas. And I said, oh. He's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, where are you going? He's like, you're not coming on the show. You're playing games. It's like, what? I wouldn't know I was supposed to go on. And I said, you want me to come on? Like, what? He's like, yeah. And this is when he had the $30 goal, by the way, out of 250. He ended up making $390 after I went on, by the way. Otherwise, it would have stayed at 33. So you're welcome, Ethan. Yep. You're welcome. I hope those tortas fill up your gunt, bitch. And then he says, he begs me to call back because I hung up the first time. I said, you want me to go on Discord? I never blocked you anywhere, so I'm not sure. You blocked me on Discord, whatever. He's like, I've sent a friend request. I sent a friend request on Discord. I said, and he said, you can call back if you want. I said, sorry. It's okay. Do you want to call back in? I said, call me if you want. And he called me, and it lasted about 3 minutes. And then he says I'm mental, and he sends me a mushroom emoji. And that's that. That's, I had the last word, technically. I said, call if you want. He called. He can call me mental. Gunt flew over the cuckoo's nest, I guess. Anyways, let's listen to a recording. Recording time. Hey, Lewin, let's just be polite, all right? I don't have a goal. I'm not making money off anyone. I don't want money from no one. I actually appreciate everyone just telling me what they think. I appreciate the truth is more of monetizing off of. The truth has more value to me than a torta or 10,000 tortas for that matter. Or, I saw Ethan that way. I never asked really anything of him. The White Stripes has a song, Take, Take, Take. It's like, take, 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 Jack White is a genius, but not as genius as Jim. So, Daddy Jim, genius. Jack White as well, but points out the real fucking shit, man. Points at the pig and tells him to get in the pen again, where he belongs. Puts him in his place. It's based. So, if you don't agree with me, I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling you, I wouldn't be live right now. I wouldn't have even started doing live streams. I wouldn't have been so inspired as much if I didn't know that there's people out there that can call out bullshit when they see it. It has nothing to do if you're a man, a woman, anything. They can call out a bullshitter, a grifter, a fucking leech, a goyim of a human being. They will call it out. They will call out Ethan Ralph. And they have. And then I'm happy to stand up to. Anyone else is welcome. No one's an A-log in my house. Everyone's a human being. And I'm proud of that. So, every time anyone says shit about me, well, I put myself on the internet. I can take a joke. Even if it's not a joke, I mean, the thing with our friend Oliver, Ralph, is it wasn't just a joke. It was like he was trying to think that he had the sort of power to start a campaign to get me to kill myself. And why are you so scared of me? Why do you want me dead so bad, Ethan? Like, let's free Joe Exotic, the Tiger King, before we allow Ethan Ralph to like get his way with things, because I'm not Carol Baskin. I actually like Joe Exotic. I think we should free him. We should pardon him. We shouldn't pardon Ethan. He ran away and he disgraced our country. He disgraced America, American citizens. Whether you're white, black, or a Jewish person, or whatever religion, or Hispanic, Asian American, or, any sort of area, or Korean, and yeah, that's Asian. I mean, I normally know the genres just from porn, but I know that everyone's a human being, and we shouldn't give in to the word of one or some, or what we have not proven to our own self to be true. We should always be inquisitive and curious and question. We should always question what we learn to be the truth, because you can't even trust the books, the revised edition in your elementary classroom of your social studies and history book. You can't trust the holidays. You can't trust the meanings that you're taught. You can't trust any of that. It's all construct. And there's more than one answer to every question, where we are brought down to the level where you're right or you're wrong. And that's why I dropped out of college. That's another topic. But it's because I was, quote unquote, shitting on people by just having my own conformed, condensed opinion on something. Like, when I was asked, it wasn't what they wanted to hear. So they told me to shut up. Shut the fuck up, Delaney. You're my professors, paying these fuckers $5,000 a semester in state, like UW-Madison, shout out. Yeah. They actually fired my favorite professor because he actually gave like people the freedom to express themselves in class. And yeah, he treated people like people. Anyways, you shouldn't submit to the unfair hand of the rigidness of abiding by the terms, the words, the laws of an unbased morality. We construct our compass at the soul. I just don't think Ethan had a key to unlock that. And I think he is able to charm people in that way. I still care about him. I mean, I see him more like, I guess he never had a capability to be anything more than he's become. I can't run from everything, but I respected that he ran from me. I respected that right away because he didn't keep me captive. He ran away from me, but then he blamed me for everything, his own stream. Shout out, I guess, Jeremy Hambley, like, I guess, the quartering. So he's a Wisconsin guy, right? So I didn't want to drive to somebody's home. I told Ethan, I said, if you came here to go do that, just, he's like, but you said you'd come with me. You're the reason why we're failed. It's all your fault that I didn't make money and I didn't stream when I was in Wisconsin and all this stuff like that. And he didn't want to. He actually put a lot of stress on me, and it's not my stream. If he wanted me to have the kill stream, like, I refuse. I refuse that. And in that time and moment, there was a lot on the line. See, he had flown to America without a laptop. He said it got confiscated by TSA for having bomb material or whatever, which I believe he made up. He didn't prove that. And he asked if he could use my laptop. I said, okay. I let him use it for one stream in my apartment, but he knew the password. And then when we were leaving, we were in a rush. And he put my laptop in his backpack. And I knew that he put it in his backpack because we were going to I didn't actually think he wanted to go to the Courting's house. I thought he wanted to go to, like, a bar, like a local bar or something. But if I want to know anything about the quartering, I'll just go talk to the police officer who I was talking to at the airport, because he knew Jer. He said, oh, Jer, the quartering, Jeremy, I don't know if they're friends or they're just acquaintances, but I mean, they even said, like, on their little walkie-talkies at the Milwaukee airport, they're like, well, I've been talking to Delaney for quite a time, now, because he was just talking to me about why I was looking for this guy, and whatever. And I just said, well, he ran away from me again, and it's always a joke, like, it's something to laugh at, like, geez, am I that scary? Like, I'm maybe taller than you, Ethan, but I also think your knee isn't really bad. I think that was a lie. You've lied about a lot of things for pity. You also take your cats into the vet every, single week to get more drugs, right? Because the vet's going to prescribe gabapentin, which you can mix with other drugs. You can get a better high, obviously, right? You also give your cats Xanax, which is also fucked. Yeah, I'm going to start dropping some shit, baby. You can call in. You said, well, when they're crying and they're tearing down the curtains and they're making a lot of mess, I just give them a little bit of Xanax and it quiets them down. So you know exactly the dose to knock your cats out. Because when we were talking on the phone, you never took Benito into the vet yet. And you were giving him the drugs that were supposed to be for Cleo or Smoke. So you're giving all your cats drugs, all kinds of drugs. You're mixing them, and you get frustrated when they won't eat them because they're too sick. You lied to me and told me your lawyer was feeding them when you were gone and taking care of them. Because I asked if you wanted your cats boarded. You said, no, my lawyer, I handled that. And then you go back and there's ants crawling in their food mountain. And then Smoke comes out some intestinal. You took him in, first he had UTI, then he had some intestinal parasite thing. Because it's a tropical area and he's in a non-air conditioned room in a hot shack in Mexico. And you leave him like that for weeks on end. And you just prayed that he wouldn't be dead when you got back. You begged, you threatened my life. And I had no idea it was that bad. I had no idea you couldn't take care of your cats. Call in. Or I'll keep going. Anyways, he told me he keeps his cats in separate rooms. Cleo in one. Cleo gets the air conditioned room. Because that's the cat that, belonged to the wife that he loved, I guess, and him. And Cleo, he really loves. Cleo's his kitty cat. He loves Cleo. Smoke, he hasn't said as nice things about. He keeps him in the non-air conditioned room alone for weeks. Smoke had a UTI, which can be deadly to a cat, can hurt his kidneys, can cause sepsis, and he'll die. I had a UTI on Thanksgiving a couple years ago. It was moving its way up through my body that quickly. I was peeing blood, and I had a friend that was a doctor. They prescribed me meds that day because I called them. That's a good person, right? Ethan seems to post how much it costs when he takes his cats to the vet. I got to take my cats to the vet. You give Benito's a kitten. You were giving him Xanax and gabapentin and other drugs, and now he has a problem. You were just taking him to the vet. Why? I don't know. You answer for yourself. I'm not talking shit. I'm actually just concerned. I would actually literally, you get yourself so fucked up that you actually make me concerned about you again. And you're a human, you're an adult. So when you were hiccuping and shit and you fall out of your chair, yeah, I called you and reached out because I don't want to see someone I don't want to see someone it's like a Chris Farley situation where it's okay, we're going to do slapstick comedy and break chairs and shit and everybody will laugh. And then, I'm suffering, I saw that about you, but I realized that you were playing that game. You knew it, and you know that. You know exactly what you're doing. You know Chris fucking Farley. Because he's from Wisconsin, and you put shame on our state. Also, you owe fucking Wisconsin a lot. So, which I helped you make. I think I made this fake fucking tape. I'll put you in jail if you post it because I don't even fucking have it. There's no consent form. Let's play the second consent tape. Let's call it disconsent.